Good morning, guys, and Merry Christmas. Welcome to another weekly prep. Hey guys, happy Christmas season. We are actually almost child-free today. We just have our baby here today. My parents offered to take them again, and I'm not about to be like, oh no, they could stay with us. I'm like, you can definitely have them for a day. It was nice because I got to get some Christmas stuff done yesterday. They watched them like half of yesterday and then through today until we go pick them up. And they're watching Christmas movies and making cookies and stuff, so that's really sweet and special, and they're having a blast, I'm sure. So I got to get some cleaning done yesterday, and I got some Christmas stuff built, which I will show you in a second, and it's just been nice. Sam and I kind of had a date night, not really, we had a pizza supper date, and then I did a live yesterday, and then we just kind of hung out. It smells like Christmas in here. These are, what are these called?
I guess I call them gingerbread Oreo because there's gingerbread Oreos in there. There's gingerbread Oreos, ginger snap pieces. I pureed them together. And then there's white chocolate chips, cinnamon chips, which are new to me. And then they are stuffed with, what's it called? Biscoff cookie butter.
They are so
good.
Good. So whoever is getting their hands on these, you are lucky. Well, I built these doll bunk beds for the girls, for their dolls, yesterday, and this cat has become obsessed with it. Artie, I don't want to have to clean all the cat hair off before Christmas. What are you doing?
It's his bed now.
And he was also climbing on this. This I put together yesterday. This is it's a cube unit, a 3x3, so 9 cubes, but I just put half of it and then I screwed in. I put screws instead of dowels for these so that they really stay really well. And this is going to be for their dress-up clothes. I put a tension rod and some velvet hangers. And so these are going to go in my office so the girls don't see them before Christmas. But Christmas morning, they'll probably just be sitting out. I'm not wrapping them, but I'll put all their dress-up clothes on it, so it'll be really fun. And I can fit 3 cubes here for like wigs and necklaces and stuff like that that they have. The reason I got this bunk bed though is because it has a 3rd trundle, because we have 3 girls, so I'm sure eventually Gwenny will have a doll, and then it can have a bed, and it's got this little ladder. Did you use the ladder, Artie? He's so weird. You're so weird. I'm not gonna lie, I often feel like when we have these days, which are very rare, I often feel like lost. Like, what am I supposed to do without my kids here? Just because, you know, when you get so used to living a certain way, it's weird when it's not that way. And it's funny because we spend all our time talking about our kids when they're not here. But I just paid bills and got that taken care of, and now we are going to plan for the week. We got little Gwenny right here. We are planning for Christmas week, so Sam does work Christmas Day, so we're celebrating a little bit differently this year, but we've got it to all work out. And yeah, we're just gonna do some last minute things to prepare for Christmas, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to get all the presents unwrapped and put them away and like not have it in the basement anymore, because then we can start working on moving our bedrooms around, which Sam is so excited about. Are you excited, babe? Do you resent me? Are you so super mad at me?
No, I'm not. And when Sarah usually brings up any of these projects, I usually ask, how much?
How much?
And when? And then at the end I say, okay, I don't care. Because I don't. I care to a certain degree, but then in day it's like, it's whatever, dude. We're gonna do it. I don't care. Just Let's get it over with. That's all.
Well, it's like him, like outside stuff. Like, I'll share my opinion. If I have a strong opinion, then we'll take it into consideration. If he had strong opinions about the house,
I'll have
definitely.
I have a little bit of input, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, it's fine.
Well, you just don't really care.
Yeah.
This is how it works. I get an idea that I know will make our lives better in some way, make our house run smoother. I know he's not gonna like actually doing it. Neither am I. I don't actually enjoy when our house is like chaos with stuff everywhere. But I know in the end, we'll both think it was a good idea. And I think he can see that long term, like it makes sense to move the bedrooms around. I'm gonna talk more about that later. But I talked about it on Instagram, but we're basically moving all the bedrooms.
And it's like, I've gotten to this point just because we've done so many renovations and projects and all these other things, and just don't give a crap about it.
There are certain things you do care about. Painting the cabinets, and like if I were like, I want to knock out this wall, because that is something I've thought about, but no, like I know he's against that. He doesn't want any big projects like that, and I totally understand. So I feel like you have put your foot down on some things, and I'm like, okay,
certain
that's
things
fine.
where I'll ask, say, is there any way you can do it cheaper? Like, it depends on like how much if it's outrageous, I'm like, let's reevaluate.
Yeah, or if it's gonna be really, really intrusive on our daily lives.
She doesn't just up and start moving furniture without
without
talking to me, but she's done it before, but it's not like,
that's
she'll rearrange the day
things.
repair, she'll rearrange the kitchen, that's fine, but it's like, hey, by the way, I started moving our stuff downstairs from our bedroom, and this and that, and
I would not do that.
I'm like, no, it's not
right,
like
we talk about it first, but I usually know if he's gonna be on board with something or not. Is he ever like, sweet, that sounds amazing, let's go do it? No, because he knows it's work and whatever. But you see the long-term benefit, correct?
Sure. You want to call it that. Like I said, I don't care.
So this is why I need not just this planner, but a daily planner, because days like this where it's like all this stuff we have to do for Christmas to prepare, I need more space, plus like stuff comes up. So I just like having this for the weekly overview to kind of wrap my head around it all and see it all and map it out, but then I like to plan more detail for each day. Okay guys, let me walk you through what I'm planning to do with the bedrooms and how I even came to this. I was just, quite honestly, I've been really struggling trying to figure out who's gonna share a room, and I've been struggling with this for months and months and months. The plan was always that our two oldest girls would share a room, but now that our oldest is getting older, she, with her personality type, she's very introverted. She is very particular about her space and does not like anybody messing it up, and she's like just hates when our middle daughter goes in there and like messes with anything. And I just keep thinking, like, I want to protect them having a space of their own and have a place for them to go when they're getting overwhelmed, when there's too much going on, and have that be a safe space. And I know a lot of families, kids share rooms, and I'm totally for that. I you know, I'm not against that, but if we have the ability for them to have their own rooms, it's just seeming like a really good idea. I know growing up, I was basically raised as an only child because my brother is 14 years older than me, so I always had a space and I liked having that, even though like I didn't have other kids in the house. I can only imagine how much I would have really liked having my own space as I got older if we did have other kids around. So that was kind of my thought process. I thought about, you know, maybe the two little ones could share a room, but then our 3-year-old is just so impulsive still, and I just didn't feel comfortable with the baby in there with her, because she might say, oh, I think she needs a blanket, and throw a blanket on top of her, or, you know, just stuff like that. It would just, I would be mortified and just so regretful if anything happened and I wasn't, you know, I didn't take that into consideration. So, and I thought about, you know, the oldest and the youngest sharing, but that didn't really seem fair. So basically I was like, what could we do to have each girl have their own room? And so I thought maybe we'll move our bedroom to the basement. I never really thought of that before. I always thought like maybe moving a kid to the basement. I never really thought about moving us to the basement. I think just because I'm used to being close to them at night, but really it's not that far away. Our house is not that big. And our 2 older girls sleep really well through the night most nights. So it would just be a matter of moving the baby to her own room once she's sleeping through the night so we don't have to run all the way upstairs. But that is totally doable and not a big deal. So that's where it all started. So as you see, we have 3 bedrooms up here. It's currently Celia, our oldest, our middle daughter, our bedroom. So what we're gonna do, our bedroom's gonna become in the basement where my office is, and I'll show that in a second. And so it's gonna go middle daughter, baby, oldest daughter. I want our older daughter, it just made sense to put our youngest daughter here, or our middle daughter here, because it's got the bunk bed. I was gonna leave our oldest daughter in her room, but because she has this bunk bed, I thought this mattress is gonna go to her bed in our current room, which will be her new room. I just thought our middle daughter might like playing under there more than Celia ever does, so I think the dollhouse is gonna go to Celia's new room. I might bring the play kitchen in here because Bryony, our middle daughter, really, really loves that. And eventually she might get her own dollhouse, but Celia like loves playing with this now, and she'll spend like an hour or more at a time playing up here and setting it all up, and she really hates when anybody messes it up. And I just want to protect that because, you know, I think it's okay for kids to have their own toys and like they can still play together if they want, but I want it to be a safe space for her to be able to play and set it up how she wants because of her personality type. You know, every kid is different, so I'm just parenting my kids in a way that I think is best for them. Anyway, so this will become Bryony's room. I'm not going to need the dresser anymore because honestly, like the bottom 2 drawers are empty. Bryony's going to have a whole closet now just to herself, so I won't need... like she won't need this dresser, so I'm probably going to put a cube unit in here with books and toys and stuff like that for her to play with. Here in the nursery, this will become the baby's room. I'm not really going to do anything. This has been pretty much the same setup for all 3 girls, so you know, we'll make the crib back into a crib, and this will be her room. And then in our room, it's never been beautiful, so it'll be nice to actually finish it for somebody. I think I'm gonna get a day bed for Celia, a cube unit for under here, and then her dollhouse will go over here, and it'll be fun to kind of make over this room for her. And then the nice thing is they will share this bathroom, but we will have our own bathroom. So now going downstairs, we're gonna put this door back on. We had taken it off when I did daycare. So this room we call the middle room is going to become my office. It's kind of crazy right now because of Christmas and everything. And then this will be our bedroom, which is actually bigger than our bedroom now. So all this stuff will be gone and moved into that other room, and our bed will likely go right here. We will have to get a wardrobe, probably from IKEA, that's gonna fit right here because all we have is this one closet, which is not very big. But I do need to figure out what I'm doing with all this stuff. Yeah, that's a whole challenge in and of itself, but I'll figure it out. But basically we'll have a wardrobe here, our bed here, and then over here will be our dresser, TV, and I would love to get a mirror for here, but anyway, that will be our bedroom, or I could have put a mirror there. I am kind of thinking about keeping this wall of frames because I love it. I will need to like change out, like she is an unstoppable force, but the rest of it, I don't know, kind of makes sense for a bedroom too. I just really like it on this wall, but that will be going into the other room, that will be going into the other room, so it'll work. It's gonna take some time getting it all the way we want it. And we will have to put some money into it, like for the wardrobe and Celia's bed, but like other than that, like there's not a whole lot we have to buy to make it work. So I'm excited about that. It's kind of daunting right now, but slowly but surely. The first step is moving the office into that room and then moving our bedroom down here. And then the rest is pretty easy, but yeah, it's gonna take some time, but follow along and you'll get to come along with us. Oh, but we will have our own bathroom, which is nice. It's like 10 something right now. Sam just went to work out and I just laid Gwenny down for a nap, and I'm in the big girl's closet and I'm going to pick out their clothes for the week. I do this every week, but I need to also pick out their Christmas outfits for 2 different Christmases. We are doing Christmas with family, but they're very small. And obviously if anybody has any symptoms, we will not be getting together with them. Okay, I got all their outfits picked out for the week. Tuesday is pajama day for school, even though it's distance learning, so I thought Bryony would probably also like to wear jammies, so I have jammies there. So Monday, Celia's on top, Bryony's in the middle. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are going to my mom's on Christmas, even though we're not actually celebrating Christmas that day. We are celebrating it with Sam that morning before he has to work, but then we're doing like our actual Christmas celebration with my parents and Sam on Saturday. So I kind of just got out the girls' outfits that all 3 of them have. And so Celia will wear this maroon, Bryony will wear this pretty blue one, and then Gwenny has this, it's almost like navy and kind of like the same colors. So I'm gonna wear those. And then on Sunday with Sam's parents, I got these outfits for the girls. Already go away. So Celia has this one, Gwenny has this one, and Bryony has this one, so they kind of match a little bit. Got their clothes all put away in their little sorter, and then I just left their Christmas stuff hung up so that it stays nice. Well, would you look at that? I left this room alone for 1 week, although I did move the table. It was up against the wall. Now I put it like this. I think that was a week ago when I did this. So anyway, I am down here now after picking out the girls' outfits, and I'm gonna just go through. One thing I love about this curriculum cart is if you turn it around, the kids can't pull. This can't come out since Bryony likes to take stuff out of here. So I'm gonna go through our curriculum cart, put some stuff away from last week. That's what I do. One thing I do is after we've done a craft, like if there's any extra materials or after we've read some books, instead of putting it away right then, I just put it in this little, magazine holder thing from the Dollar Tree, and then once a week I just put everything away. Just saves me time to just do it all at once. So I'm gonna go through our curriculum cart. I'm only gonna do preschool time with Bryony on Monday and Tuesday while Celia does her live in the morning with her class, since she doesn't have school after that. So I'm just gonna plan out our 2 days of curriculum, and then we get to take a long break, which I'm super excited about. Seriously, this cat should have his own channel. He has so much personality. Always up in my business, aren't ya, Artie? Aren't ya? So I had a few things I didn't get to this past week, so I'm just reusing a bunch of stuff, looking at my planner for what I'm going to be doing. Looking at my curriculum, this is all Funshine Express for the most part, so I'm gonna just look through and see what we want to do for the 2 days this week. Okay, I got all that figured out, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Okay, I got some of my stuff here. I'm gonna take just an hour to sit down and plan out videos and content because it's kind of overwhelming me. I don't know why. I did Vlogmas and that didn't overwhelm me, but now thinking about January, I don't know why that's overwhelming me. So I'm gonna sit down and just kind of plan out my videos and my podcast episodes and like actually like make lists and notes for each one so that I don't know, when I just put stuff down, like get it out of my head, it takes away my stress. So I'm gonna do that right now. Down in my office, I was getting bored. Quite honestly, I get kind of bored when my kids aren't here. I am going to just finish wrapping now. I was gonna finish it this week, but I don't know. I just want to get it over with since I have the time. I am officially done wrapping presents, thank you Lord, because I hate wrapping presents. We are just getting ready to head over to my parents. We do that every Saturday. I don't really film a whole lot. I might film supper, but that's pretty much it. One thing we like to do before we leave is just kind of get everything cleaned up. We're gonna run the dishwasher. I just cleaned, Sam was working on a new cookie recipe. which is right here. These are what, Buddy the Elf cookies, or?
Yeah. Call it Buddy's Breakfast.
Buddy's Breakfast. And you want to explain what's in those?
So I think he made like some really strange like spaghetti dish with, I think there was M&Ms, marshmallows, chocolate, sauce, maple syrup, or something like that.
Yeah.
So we took all those ideas and put it in the cookie. So the cookie has maple extract in it, stuffed with marshmallows, peanut M&Ms, chocolate chips. Then we drizzle it with chocolate.
Wait, there's something else in there.
Oh, there's marshmallow stuffed.
And Pop-Tarts.
Oh, and Pop-Tarts, yes. Oh, a lot of stuff. Right? It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so like the ultimate Christmas cookie. So yeah, we just kind of clean up, get the house ready, so when we come home, like and get the girls to bed, and it's kind of crazy. We don't have anything left to do for the night. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. It is about 8:15, and we have already, I put on new lashes from Flutter Habit. These are the shorties. Got that done. Hopefully they'll last for a week. I put laundry away, Gwen is up, the girls are up, we had breakfast, and now we just took Christmas pictures that we're gonna use for these Jingle Bell ornaments I'm doing. I took one of each girl in a Christmas hat, and then I took a picture of all 3 of them, and I also took Gwenny's 4-month picture while I was at it, so I knocked that out, which is great. So basically I bought these, let me find it. I bought this Jingle Bell ornament craft kit on Amazon, and we're gonna make those, and then I'm gonna print out their pictures, and I'm hoping the Jingle Bells will be big enough around. If not, I will figure out something else. And then I'm gonna hot glue their photo behind it so that we have a photo of each of them, and then we're gonna do a photo of all 3 for the grandparents so that they have a little ornament of all 3 girls. So that's the plan for this morning. We're also gonna bake 3 different kinds of cookies because apparently we didn't learn anything from last weekend. Actually, we did. We're doing much simpler, easier recipes this time. And yeah, we're just gonna have a fun Christmas tradition celebratory day with the girls. Sam's really looking forward to it. His face.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, we're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe.
How are they?
While Santa's busy saying ho ho ho, we're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day.
How freaking adorable did these turn out? I'm so proud of these. This was my idea. And I found the Jingle Bell things, and I was like, I want to put a picture behind it. I just use hot glue, and then I hot glued this on. I'll probably write their names and their ages on it, but there's little Gwenny, Bryony, Celia, and then this one's for my mom and dad. We decided Sam's parents probably wouldn't care. They don't usually put up a Christmas tree. I'm gonna do a different photo thing for them. How cute. Just a very simple lunch today. Sam's mom brought over sticky rice and egg rolls yesterday, so just a homemade Lunchable. Just a homemade Lunchable with sticky rice and blueberries and corn. I'm just having corn and a sandwich. Just got the little ones down. Gwen is seriously the funniest baby. This is the second time today. I went to nurse her because I can tell she's hungry, but she's also tired and she will not nurse. And I told Sam, I guarantee you, right after I lay her down, within half an hour, she'll be up crying because she'll be hungry. Sure enough, that happened the first time. The second time, I lay her down and not even 5 minutes later, she's crying because she's hungry. So I just fed her and now she's asleep. I don't get it. She's so funny. Like, she won't nurse before I lay her down, but then right after I lay her down, she's hungry. Anyway, Sam is going to make the last type of cookie with Celia. It was just a little too chaotic to do all three with both girls. So Celia's at a good age, 5 years old, to help and not grab and eat everything and sneeze all over it like a certain 3-year-old I know. So they're gonna make these chocolate star cookies that are my absolute favorite. Goodness, I'm cracking up so hard right now. Cian is up with Gwenny napping. She's in her bassinet, he's in bed, but she was just having a hard time staying asleep. Bryony, little miss, wants mama to help with everything. She wanted to make these balloons, so can you guess what this is? Sils, what do you think that is?
It's a froggy.
Okay. I'm a horrible artist. The bell looks pretty good. The heart looks okay. Santa, Can we show my reindeer for a second, Bryony? Just wait, honey. Here, just wait. I'll cut it out for you. This is my reindeer. He looks so bad. Look at his body. It's like a wiener dog. Oh my, what do their tails look like? It's so awful.
A little bally.
It's just a little ball like a rabbit?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Bally.
That is funny. Santa's up giving the girls an early bath, and I'm gonna start supper. We're gonna make this chicken broccoli rice casserole. Hopefully it's not too complicated, and then we're actually gonna do movie night tonight. Well guys, it's a different day, but we had a really good night. Did movie night, laid the girls down, and then we were pretty spent by the end of the day, just all that Christmas stuff. It's fun, it's wonderful memories, but it definitely wears us out. I know a lot of you can probably relate. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.